Well, hello everybody. Welcome to Spiritual Disciple. My name is Amber, and I am so grateful that you found my channel today. I am seeking peace and refuge from a lot of pain and a lot of letting go today. A really close friend of our family had his celebration of life today, and it was pretty intense, and the emotion and the church was just filled with love and just love, but a lot of pain. And I felt, it's when, and anytime we lose somebody, there's so much loss, but it's the greatest loss is not understanding why we have to have a loss and where to go to when there's a loss. And the service was so beautiful because it gave us a little bit of insight on it's okay not to understand fully everything, because we're not supposed to. That's God's job. He knows all. He's all encompassing on knowledge there, and he gives us the one enough that gets us to know what we need to know. That the number one thing that we need to know is that we need him. And when we seek out Jesus, when we seek out God, that's when we find that peace and that love within. And today I found out something so beautiful about Christopher. He was a big part of my brother's life. My brother, for those of you who don't know, passed away in 2010. He was murdered, and he was very open-minded. My brother, he was very open-minded and he was just a very intense and loving person. And Christopher was similar to Buddy as far as being just caring and loving and empathetic and just wanting to help people. And that's the Christopher I knew. The Christopher I knew was loving and sweet and loved his family and was a good friend and was just fun to be around. And when, during the time that Christopher was in my life, I was an active alcoholic, and I was also in and out of drug dependent. So I don't remember too much about where he was in his spiritual journey, because I know mine, I was lost. So I don't remember talking too much about too intense stuff, except for we would all talk about religion and God and stuff in our philosophy. But I think philosophies and ideas are a little bit different than actually going totally in depth with your spirit and surrendering. That is a total different intense experience, in my opinion. I mean, it might be different for all of you guys, but I did feel that today. And so in my journey with God, Christopher was just an inspiration and just a sweetheart, and I found out today that he was blessed to have believers as parents, and they taught him the love of Jesus. And that's probably why he was such a shining bright star and everywhere he went, and why he was so full of love, because he carried the Holy Spirit with him. Isn't that awesome? Oh my goodness, I'm so happy to find that today, because it was so intense. All right, I'm gonna pause for a second. I'm at the DeGrazia, by the way. Isn't it beautiful here?